Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina, Lake Taneycomo. Going to do one cast today. It is Thursday the 30th of July, and I boated up here. I'm at in the trophy area at the tennis courts. It's about 6:30 in the morning. A little bit of midging going on, but they were scheduled to turn on a half unit at 6, and I believe they have done that, so there's a little bit of current here. Probably increase in speed as we fish. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a 16th ounce sculpin and ginger jig with a brown head, 2-pound line. Sitting back kind of on the, not the shallow side, but middle shallow side. And you know, I was just down at the Narrows and the water was moving pretty good. Yeah, it's still moving. Okay. I thought they didn't turn it on. I think they did. I wanted to fly fish. And I could, I guess, but I'm going to go ahead and throw a jig because I think I'll catch more fish. I just don't, hopefully this is the right color. It's between this and black is, I think, what I would choose. I'm tempted to throw a 32nd ounce, which I might switch to here in a minute. They are midging fairly well. A lot of midges in the air. Nothing on the first cast. Oh, we got one on the second cast. So I'm working it a little faster than I normally would, mainly because the water's not super deep here. And the fish seem like they're up close to the surface because of the midges. I didn't look to see what they're going to run this afternoon. They're going to run that 200 again. I did notice that the water temp is in the 50s now. I'm not sure what it is coming out of the dam. It's 51 at the dock. So as they continue to run water out of Table Rock. They're running it out of, that 130 foot deep. Oh, I just missed one. So all that water, that cold water in the bottom of Table Rock, it formed in the wintertime. And there's just so much of it down there. After a while, of pulling all that cold water out of the bottom of Table Rock at the dam, after a while you start running out of that cold water and it starts getting a little warmer and a little bit warmer. That's what we're starting to see now. It's not as cold, and then it start losing oxygen content too. I have not gotten my meter out yet to see what the DO level is. We haven't seen any sign as far as the fish and the fighting and the activity of the fish to note that the water is real low in oxygen. It shouldn't be. It's just still should be pretty good. But we get into September and October, we'll start to see that dissolved oxygen content drop. We get it every year. Water gets a little warmer. Normally playing basketball on Thursday mornings, and I did go, but I just didn't feel like I'd do my shoulder any good. Need to let it rest. There's one. Small. Fighting hard. I think I've drifted to the middle a little more than I want to. Yeah. I'll be all right. They quit midging. I am going to change colors. And I'm going to go to a 25th ounce. Little smaller jig, a little lighter. Move over a little bit shallower. He's pretty aggressive. Small little rainbow. He's pretty though. He's got some really nice colors. Fins. Oh, one right there. Misty. Okay. Tried the shallow side, now I'm gonna go to the middle. Back to the middle. It's hard to see. Okay. One more cast, and I'm gonna change tactics. Okay. Now force me into change. Try something else. Well, I've tried several things, and this is probably my last attempt to fool a fish. So, I'll move this deeper. I boated back up here. It's what I call dry wash, where it comes in from Point Royale. Okay, I've got about 3 feet from the float to a split shot, and then about 18 inches to a number 14. Oh, come on. Sorry. Number 1410 scud, and then about 12 inches down to a 14 gray scud, 6X tippet. So that split shot should get those scuds down where I want them, as long as I stay in the correct depth of water. Which is kind of a trick. When it's foggy, I can't tell exactly where I'm at. So, the only thing I really haven't tried that I probably should have instead of jigs is zebra midge. Especially early when they were fairly active feeding on midges. So they're probably running about 25. I don't think they're running 35. But the current has increased since I've been out here quite a bit. So that should be, those scuds should be close enough to the bottom. I should get bit. That's just flat cheating. Well, that's probably... So I was readjusting the boat, and okay, I'm all right. And my line was swinging, not even drifting, it was swinging behind the boat, and the fish came up and nailed the scud. Basically hooked himself. Well, guess I got to get out and practice more. Figure out what works. I almost feel like I'm starting over in some of this. What used to work is not working anymore. Not a deal. I'm getting down in shallow water now. Down close to the narrows. Well, it's the first morning I've gotten out in a while. Well, I'm not sure why they're not hitting this scud though. I just don't have it. I'm not presenting it correctly or something. Oh, you just... Ha 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 ha. There's a bite. I was a little bit slow on the take. So I'm down in the narrows now, so I'm going to have to raise my motor. Let me get out away from the channel a little bit, and I'll just go through the narrows. Well, maybe I can pick up one or two going through here. Now it's bottom. Trying to keep my flies clean because I know they're dragging. Well, I'm almost through. Well, go ahead and call it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to edit this video down quite a bit. Tried quite a few things and just really couldn't get on them very good. I keep thinking of all the things I should be trying. Jig and float. I think if you stuck with a jig and float down through here, you know, below the Narrows and even below Fall Creek, I think you do pretty good. I don't know. Like I said, kind of feel like I'm starting over in a lot of ways. The things that have worked before just aren't working as well, but it changes. So thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.